Monday Night Raw opened with a tension no one could ignore. For weeks, Brock Lesnar had been walking through the roster with zero remorse, leaving destruction everywhere and daring anyone to step up. But tonight, the entire atmosphere shifted the moment Roman Reigns arrived, silent, focused, with a look that said he came for one thing only: Brock Lesnar. Backstage, cameras followed Roman pacing like a man carrying a mission. The bloodline may have fractured, alliances may have changed, but one thing remained untouched: Roman's pride. And after Brock targeted Jey, ambushed Cody, and even confronted CM Punk earlier in the night, Roman had reached his breaking point. As Brock's music hit, the Beast stormed into the arena like he owned it. He laughed off the boos, soaking in the chaos. Brock called out everyone, saying nobody was man enough to face him. He spoke too soon. The arena dropped into darkness. A single, powerful note echoed. Roman Reigns walked out. No tribal chief theatrics, no acknowledgement pose, just pure fury. The crowd erupted as Roman headed straight to the ring, eyes locked on Brock. The moment Roman slid under the ropes, Brock charged, but Roman exploded with a Superman punch that rocked the Beast instantly. Brock stumbled, shocked. Roman struck again, another Superman punch that had Brock leaning on the ropes. The crowd thundered as Roman screamed for more. Brock tried to lift Roman for an F5, but Roman slipped out, violently shoving Brock into the corner and unloading with rapid-fire punches. It wasn't a match, it was a message being carved into Brock's skull with every strike. Roman speared Brock through the ropes and sent both men crashing outside. Brock tried to recover, but Roman wasn't giving him a second. Roman lifted the steel steps and smashed them into Brock's ribs, forcing the Beast to let out a rare, painful roar. Security rushed down, but Roman shoved them aside like they were nothing. Brock attempted a desperate double-leg takedown, but Roman hammered him with elbows, then dragged Brock by the hair and slammed him against the announce table. The table didn't break. Roman made sure it would. With the crowd losing their minds, Roman yelled that this was payback for everything Brock had done to his family, his brothers, and the chaos he brought to Raw. He hoisted Brock up and delivered a brutal spear right through the announce desk, finally breaking it in half. Officials tried to pull Roman away, but he climbed back on top of Brock and delivered more heavy blows until they physically restrained him. Brock lay motionless, completely destroyed, struggling to breathe as Roman stood over him like a king reclaiming his throne. Roman looked toward the camera with cold intensity. No words, just a reminder to the entire locker room: when Roman Reigns decides to unleash his rage, nobody survives. Not even Brock Lesnar. Raw ended with Brock unable to stand and Roman walking away, leaving behind a battlefield and a broken beast.